Hello and welcome to another episode of Pokemon Trading Card Game Live. This time we are featuring an Arceus Vulpix deck. The main goal of the deck is to deny our opponents from attacking using Vulpix Vstar with a Snow Mirage. During your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from Pokemon that have an ability, which most decks on the format have. We're talking Charizard EX, Ching-Pao, Gardevoir, Miraidon, Giratina, all have attackers that have abilities. So this is a great deck to use against those kind of decks. We also have a Bibarel and Radiant Greninja for draw support. We use the Arceus to excel energy onto our Vulpix. We include some Pokemon League headquarters just to deny some of the attacks from basic Pokemon, allowing them to cost one more energy. Just slows the opponent down, especially for like Roaring Moon decks, Miraidon, any of those single prize or single, the basic Pokemon attackers. We also carry a Sharon's Care and a Professor Turo scenario just to help get our bench clear from any liabilities like Arceus once we have a Vulpix set up. And we also have one Leafy Camel Poncho just to attach to an Arceus Vstar if we can't get it off the bench, just so they can't boss it up. And we have our Vulpix set up. That's pretty much just attack with Vulpix. As long as they have a Pokemon that has an ability, they can't do anything. And then we deny any kind of bosses with Leafy Camel Poncho and Professor Turo's scenario, and Sharon's Care can also bring up the Arceus. That's that. Let's get into some matches. Okay, so we're going into ranked here, see what we're up against. Now, this is a fun deck to play. It can be very frustrating for your opponent if all their attackers have abilities. And as long as we can get that Vulpix set up, we should be good to go. Tails never fails. Let's give it a try. Tails always fails. Let's see if they go first or second. We're up against Messy Survives. They'll go first. Okay. I do prefer going first with this deck just because it has some stage 2s. We do have a Bidoof to start, and they have a mulligan. They had to take 2 mulligans, so... Okay, we're up against Charizard deck, maybe? Which, as long as we can get our Vulpix set up, we should be good to go, because I think their only attackers have abilities. Let's see here. Can't say I've played against many decks that have this Mirage EX, Knuckle Punch. Use your deck for basic fire energy and attach this Pokemon and shuffle your deck. Not bad. Battle Pass. Vessel. Okay, so we actually have a pretty decent hand because I can use an Arven to get a yes. Okay, so I'm thinking I use the Arven to get a Nest Ball to get an Arceus. Then I can use Team Evolution to level it up into a V-Star. I could also Iono and just hope for the best. What is my best bet here? Then I could guarantee. I think I want to place that down. I'm actually gonna Iono and just hope for something a bit better. Okay, that works out. Perfect. Okay, we can double turbo the Arceus. Get an S-Ball of Vulpix. We want the Radiant Ninja. try to draw some more cards. I think I'm gonna go for the ninja. See what else we can get here. A judge. Okay, perfect. We got the Bibarel for next turn. Good to go. Just gonna pass. So, okay. So they might be able to take out that Bidoof this turn, which would be unfortunate, but we do have that judge to hopefully get that Arceus Vstar. I'm hoping they don't knock this out just so we can get some more draw power. We'll see what they do. Melee X. And they can use that Magma Base, and well, they don't have a fire energy in the discard pile actually, so that's okay. We have the Armorage. Softening is like during your turn, you may move a fire energy from one of your bench Pokemon to your active. So if they can get a fire energy into the discard. Okay, no, either way, they are going to kill me. They're going to knock me up. So I'll bring up the Arceus, and we just got to hope for a Vstar. Does 40 damage for each fire energy attached to this Pokemon. Okay. I'm going to leak headquarters. We can go ahead and get rid of that. We are going to go ahead and judge. Hopefully we can get something good here. Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball works. Get rid of these two. And yourselves an Arceus Vstar. So we have 1 and 1 Vulpix, so the other 2 Vulpix are in the prize cards. We're going to go ahead and use Starbirth. We're going to get an energy. We're also going to let's thin out the deck a bit if I should just grab this Nestball. I might need that in the future. Put the Vulpix. So we can go ahead and we could. We can knock out this Mew, which I think I will. Then we can get some Vulpix in our prize cards because we are low on cards in the hand. We'll attach these 3 to Vulpix and see what prize cards we get. Switch an energy. So energy we can draw with Gradient Greninja. The opponent can also use an Iona, that would help us. Of course, they have another Basin. See, they need. Okay, they're doing 160, so that's fine. I'm okay with that. Let's draw some more off the concealed cards. Okay, we got that Ultra Ball. That's good. I think I might actually Ultra Ball these 2 boss away. Because I'll hit for weakness, and then I can switch. So I'm Ultra Ball these 2 away for the Vulpix. And I can hit for weakness and switch. And then there should be goal in the rest of the game. Grab another 2 prizes. There's our other Vulpix. But I don't think there's any way for them to win. I'm not sure if they have like a Radiant Charizard, but that has an ability, so that's not going to get rid of Vulpix. Can't think of any other cards that would, unless they, I mean, they could attack with like a basic, Knuckle Punch, but I think this game is in the bag. That's why I like Vulpix so much, because a lot of decks on the ladder have attackers with abilities, and it pretty much makes them useless. And they concede, so that's good. All right, let's see what, go on to another match and see how we do. One thing I forgot to mention is this deck does run 4 Arceus, and also a Ditto for the transformation ability, allowing us multiple chances to get that Arceus out on the field. So that is a must in this deck, so we can accelerate that energy to the Vulpix. And just that Starbirth ability is very good. But even if we don't get an Arceus out and we get like a couple of Vulpix, we do have those double turbo energies, so it does only take 2 turns to power up a Vulpix. We have a mulligan here. They're cool Gengar sleeves. We got 2 mulligans. Arceus. Up against a Charizard deck, so we need to get that Vulpix powered up and attacking as soon as we can. Use an Artisan. If we can't use... Oh, we could use on a Vulpix. No, we cannot. Doesn't have a rule box. So we can use that on a Bidoof. So then we can use a Nest Ball for the Vulpix V. I'm not quite sure if I want to use an Iono, just because we have a Bibarel. We're in a Fleet-Footed. I don't know how to talk. Nest Ball for a Charmander. Our turn, let's see what kind of damage we can do. We got the Vulpix. We use Artisan. Or a Bidoof, which we only have one of in the deck right now. They get Charizard, they're doing 180. My Arceus is fine. I'm not going to get another Arceus. I'm going to put a Vulpix out just in case if they Charizard EX with like a Defiance Band, which adds 10 damage. I think I'm going to keep... I'm going to not use this Iono. Oh no, I need to get an energy to the Arceus. I have to use that. I need to get an energy to the Arceus this turn, so then next turn we can accelerate. Okay. The Arceus, not worth it to put down, so... We can get our Vulpix evolved next turn. And then Iono and hope for Ultra Ball, the Arceus Vstar, or Double Turbo Energy. They might use an Iono. Charizard decks, I think, usually run 1 or 2 at least. I gotta research them. I get rid of an Escape Rope. Use a Rika. You go top 4 cards of your deck and put 2 of them into your hand. Shuffle the other cards and put them on the bottom of your deck. We got the Double Turbo. Evolve that Vulpix. Iono. Either way, we can get our Vulpix leveled up here. Sorry, not leveled up. Accelerated up. That's an unfortunate. So we'll go ahead and Trinity Charge. Tree out here. There's no way they can boss that up and KO it. So that's going to be safe. They still haven't got a Charizard out there. It's a big problem for them. They can do 200 with a Entei. 20 damage for each bench Pokemon. But I am missing 2 actually, so 180. That's all they got. There we go. Alright. I can manually attach an energy. Ultra Ball. I don't really need these 2 energy. We should have... We have 3 more. I'll get that Vstar. Yeah, I'll get that Vstar. I could get the Bibarel, which helps us long term, but this will get some damage, and then we can power up the other Vulpix. I could also take out a... Could take out this Charmeleon. I could take out the Pidgey. So then they can't get that Pidgeot. I'm gonna do that. Pidgeot ability is a nice one. We do have Starburst too. We might as well use that. Use Starburst, maybe grab another Vulpix and a Bibarel. You can get that leveled up. Evolve that. We can use Incisors. Trade Nova and get this last Vulpix powered up. So we only need 2. Alright. Looking good for us this game. The only attacker that without an ability that they have is probably Charmeleon. Ninja, they don't run water energy. I think we should be good. They're gonna knock out the Arceus. That's okay. And if we can get that leafy camel poncho onto our other Vulpix, we should be good to go. So they had a Pidgeot in hand. So I think that was a good choice getting rid of that Pidgey. They do get the Charizard out, which will be absolutely useless against our Vulpix. We'll take out the Arceus. Once they boss, do they use a... Oh, yeah, they use R, okay. I was thinking unless they boss out the Vulpix, they wouldn't be able to peek it out anyways, because Charizard's doing 180. Charizard's doing 210 right now. Another Charizard out there. We'll take 2 prizes for Arceus. And then all we need is we need the Camo Poncho on one of the Vulpix. And then they can boss it and KO. And then they can't, then there's no escape rope boss shenanigans, so. We're going to hit for weakness and knock this Entei out. Double Turbo Energy. I'm going to attach this to this just in case that gets bossed, so we can always retreat. Iono. Iono will get us 6 cards. No, 5 cards. Judge will get us 4. I'm going to Iono. All for that Camo Poncho. No Camo Poncho. That's fine. One League Headquarters doesn't really help, because we're going to get that Entei out of there. Sharon's Care. We're going to get rid of these 2. Just going to fail that. I didn't actually check if the Poncho was in the prize cards. which it might be. So we can just hope they don't have a boss, or else they're going to knock out our other Vulpix. The only way for them to knock out both Vulpixes is if they had escape rope boss plays, which they got rid of one escape rope, and they have another in their hand. Yep. So they would want to save that when they have like a boss. Counter catcher also. I forgot about counter catcher. So if I can get Professor Turo to get rid of this Bibarel, that would be ideal. Use Arven. So the Camo Poncho is here, but now it's kind of useless. Could counter catch or something up, that's not really useful. Could Ultra Ball to get rid of summon hands. Do we have Professor Turo? We do. I do want to try to grab that. And just grab this. Put another double turbo. Use a nest ball. Fail that. Ultra Ball this and this. Fail that. We're the Incisor. Okay. So they need Boss Rope to take me out. See if they have that. That would be the play of the century if they had that. They have an Avery. So no Boss Rope at this turn. So I can't counter catcher. So they have more prizes taken. Stay hydrated, friends. Playing Pokemon TCG live makes me parched. I drink that H2O, stay healthy. Healthy and hydrated. Especially against a Charizard EX deck. Burning Darkness. You cannot attack me. Well, you can, you just can't do damage. Okay. 5. Go ahead and use Snow Mirage again. Wow, it takes 3 Snow Mirages to knock out a Charizard EX. That HP is unreal. Especially against these little V-stars. Do they have the escape rope boss play? Well played. Well played. Well, too bad we couldn't get that Turo out there and get that Bibarel off of the bench. Anyways, thanks for watching. Peace.